everyone, it's Jocelyn here. Welcome to my channel and all things Bring Back Paper. If this channel is new to you and Bring Back Paper is new to you, search the hashtag or check out the link down below. It's a whole thing. It's activities on the blog, it's a Patreon membership, there's an Etsy store, there's a Bring Back Paper free Facebook group you can join. If you love paper, Bring Back Paper. What I wanted to do today was just a quick simple video for you, because this is something that I get asked about quite a lot, and it's really about where you can find a pen pal quickly. So let's imagine, which is probably why you've clicked on this, you're thinking to yourself, right, I've seen loads of pen pal stuff either on my blog, I do a lot of pen pal stuff on my blog, or on this channel or elsewhere, and you think, oh, that would be lovely, I'd love to get back into that habit again. Might have done it when you were younger, it might be something you've seen that your friends have mentioned, you fancy pen paling. But where'd you find a pen pal? Right, I mean, to be honest, there's loads of different places, there's various websites that you could subscribe to. I can't vouch for those, I don't use those. What we do on the blog occasionally is we run a pen pal sign up. I do it once or twice a year, so look out for those. I did one earlier this year. I've not got one coming up imminently. It will be next year, I'd have thought now, probably spring. But if you want to sign up, my newsletter link's below, so you'll always see if there's a pen pal sign up then. I send a newsletter out each week with various paper activities and tips and videos and things. But if you're looking for something and you're like, right, I want to do this today, there are two places that I tend to recommend to my friends, because surprisingly they come to me if they fancy something like this. The first one is our Bring Back Paper Facebook group. It's a really friendly community. We've got just over 2,000 members now, and of course they're in there because they love paper, so you're going to find some like-minded people. From time to time people will put in there a request for pen pals, so you can either scroll through and look for that, or you can just pop your own request in there, give a little bit of information about yourself, where you're from, your interests, and perhaps where you're looking to post to. Some people love posting, they'll write to anyone anywhere. Other people prefer to write to people within their own country. You know, just let people know on the on your update in the group, and I'm sure you'll get some responses. So that one's really fast. You click to join. I approve members daily, so you'll get an approval unless I am asleep and you're doing it from overseas. You get an approval quite quickly, and then you're in the group. The second way that I would recommend, which is nice and fast as well, is Instagram. So if you go over to Instagram and search for, use the hashtag penpalswanted or find a pen pal, anything like that, you will usually find some posts where people are looking for pen pals. Now you will find people who are individually looking for pen pals that way, or you may find full threads that have got loads of different people writing on it. I do those, so I've as I film this, I've got a couple of those on my grid, so if you scroll back down on my Instagram, I'll link to it below for you. You will find that there's a find a pen pal square, I think it says on it off the top of my head, find a pen pal, and you will look below and loads of people have commented. Obviously in my case those are older threads now. I think the last time I did one was in September off the top of my head, but there's nothing to stop you still messaging some people on that thread, because the chances are if they put it on there in September, they're still going to be happy to look for it now. And I do those sort of every few months, so at whatever point you're watching this video, pop over to the grid and you might find that there's a newer one on there anyway. But as I say, you absolutely don't obviously have to use my post and my thread, but you will find threads like that on Instagram, which is another great way of quickly finding pen pals. Now, you might be thinking with both of these, but how can I be sure that it's a legitimate thing? How can I be sure about that they're going to write back, that they're going to be great pen pals? And the answer is you can't. That is the truth of pen paling. It's entirely up to you then whether you want to do it, whether you want to give your own home address. I usually do with my pen pals. And I think most people do, but it's entirely up to you. I see a lot of people, when they do sign-ups for me, also use PO boxes. It's up to you. And then you kind of just, you figure it out over time, whether it's someone that is going to write back. They might only write back once. You might never hear from them. You might still be writing to them in 5 years, 10 years time. You don't know. But I think that's quite nice about pen paling, is that it just gives you that chance to build up that relationship, and to get used to people, and to figure out whether, right, this is a good fit or it's not a good fit. But those are the two fastest ways. So if you've come to this video and you're like, right, I want to do it, I'm going to have a go, and there's nothing to be scared of. It's good fun. Don't doubt yourself. Anyone can do it. I'll pop a couple of links below for you, of blog posts that I've done about getting started with pen pal and what to write to them, things like that. Have a look back through this channel. Sorry, I keep missing. I've just come back from the rainiest scoring ever, where I decided to walk a long way home. So I've walked 4 or 5 miles, pouring down, and now my hair's gone all wavy. Sorry for messing with it. I've usually got dead straight hair, and I'm like, oh, my hair's still damp and wavy, and I can see it. Sorry. I've gone off at a tangent. What was I saying? Yeah, there's videos on here that will help you. There's things on the blog that will help you. So don't be scared of it. I've got, and I'll link again to it below for you, I have an Etsy store which might help you out, because you can download PenPal packs there, which is basically writing paper, and then various sheets and mail tags with things like about me's in, and so you've got a feel of what you can write. Again, there'll be videos on those as well as them on the blog. They're just, you can download them straight away. So if you're like, right, today's the day, I'm going to do this. You popped onto this video, you know where to find someone. You're going to go straight over now and join the Facebook group, or you're going to go over to Instagram, have a look through the threads there. You then go, you can pop straight over to my store if you need some paper, buy a pen pal pack that you like the look of. You can instantly download, they're all digital. So you don't have to wait for me to post it. You instantly download that pack. You can be writing to someone like by the end of today. So it is kind of that immediate that you can do it. So yeah, do it. Don't be scared. You've got nothing to lose. Loads and loads of people are like, oh, I'm so glad that I've come back to this hobby again. So hopefully that will be you as well. And if you do it, if you do go, right, I'm doing it, and do all those things that I've just suggested, let me know. I'd love to hear how it's going. And don't be put off. Don't give up. Your first pen pal could be the most perfect pen pal match in the world. You could write to them forevermore. That does happen. Equally, it could be someone that you write to once, never hear from, or it dwindles after like 2 or 3 months. Don't worry about it. Don't be put off by it. Have another go. Just keep going. There's loads of people out there that love it. You'll find in the Facebook group particularly, there's tons of people that love pen paling. So there are people out there. There will be like-minded people out there. You just got to find them. And I wish you luck. So I hope this has helped. As I say, I've got tons and tons of posts and resources on my blog that should be able to help you. I'll link to some that I think will be particularly useful below for you. But just, you know, go over there, use the search bar. There's things like what to write in your first letter, how quickly to reply, writing prompts, inserts you might want to use. You don't have to do that. All sorts of things like that. There's plenty on this channel of similar nature, and also things like if you want to decorate your envelope, you don't have to. If you want to decorate your envelope, there's some really simple ways of doing that on here as well. So good luck and have fun, and I hope you enjoy your new journey into pen paling. Bye everyone.